Going on.
Man, look like
Shut up.
The Rich and King Show, mother suckers.
Yeah. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hopefully I get that right. I am Rich and I'm here with
King.
And this is the Rich and King Show. And we are back with another episode of your people, you know, your I don't like the word podcasters anymore, man. Just show. Yeah, your showmanship people. How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm alright, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, bruv. Like, started going gym.
You're doing a lot of smiling over there.
Yeah, like I started going gym, innit?
Yeah.
I feel better for it. I think I'm starting to get addicted. Like I've never
That's
really,
good. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing.
I've never really been into gym like that, but now I started doing a lot of like cardio and stuff, and I feel good for it.
You know what it is? I'll be honest with you. Yeah. You see, once you start going and then you stop going.
Yeah.
And then when you want to get back into it, because it's going to be
more difficult.
Yeah, because you'll get back into it, but then obviously your muscles and...
So I go like 6 times a week now.
Jesus, you're trying to get hedged for the summer.
Not even in a rush. I'm trying to lose.
You are in a rush.
I'm trying to lose for the summer.
No, I'll be honest with you. If I don't see the gym again, I'll be happy. My brethren took me to the gym the other day.
You finished
and I wanted to do... I'm a cardio man, innit? I wanted to do
That's
abs.
what I'm getting into, yeah.
No problem. Cool. We get there. Why are we hitting the arms like machine and all that? Like, and then we start doing pull-ups. I ain't done pull-ups in time.
Yeah.
I was doing them. The last time I tried pull-ups, I couldn't do it. But because of my wrist, remember, I broke my wrist, got my wrist back.
I heard it's
stronger.
To do a pull-up is your body weight, innit? It has to be smaller,
so
right?
I'm doing the pull-ups. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm doing them. But then he starts adding in all this other stuff, bro. You see my arms now, yeah? I was walking around like I was hench. I felt like I was hench. I'm not hench, bro. I was doing the Johnny Bravo thing, just walking and all that. And then, yeah, like an idiot, we hit the steam room and the sauna. Again, no abs has happened so far in this workout. I start doing abs in the steam room. Like,
how? What, you took the weights
I was on the what's
you?
called no abs, just the abs. Like you can do abs anyhow.
Yeah.
So I'm on the like the seat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, just
in the steam room.
In the steam room.
You must be finished.
I've done a few sets there. You see when I finished, bro. I had to sit down for like 15 minutes.
Crazy.
Like my guy went and got a shower, came back. He goes, brother, you're right. I goes, give me 2 seconds. I had to lie on the floor, bro. On the gym floor, people were going in and out of the showers. They're like, oh.
Were you dehydrated?
Bro, I don't know. Bro, listen, I was like, bro, give me 1 second. I had to lie down. Then when I got up, bro, it was cold shower. Yeah, I was finished, man. And now my arms are all just tight. Everything's just tight, bro. Just pulling and this is 2 days ago.
Mad. And you still feel it?
100%. What's it called? The off-DOMs, set off-DOM, whatever. Something when your muscles, they either hurt the day after or the day after that.
Yeah.
Like, it started kicking in, bro. Like, the way I've been stretching now, bro. My zine, bro.
Crazy.
I mean, you're doing yoga, but, yeah, what you got for man today,
bro,
big man?
I think today, you might have to be my therapist, you know?
Go on, talk to me.
So, like, as of recently, man, I don't know, just because maybe my birthday is coming up,
yeah.
I've been thinking more about life, innit? Like...
Life?
Yeah, like life, like real life, like. And I don't know, man. I'm recently just getting an urge of, like, wanting to get married, man.
Where did this sudden urge come from?
Be more serious. I don't know. I think, obviously, like, the player stuff is amazing. Whatever
but is
it is. Like, it's all right, innit? It's cool, whatever it is. Like, I think there was a time in my life where I was like, you know what? Before I get married, I have to do everything in it. I have to get everything out my system. Yeah. Like, I don't know, go Dominican Republic and just get busy or whatever.
Dominican
go Brazil,
Republic.
do you know what I mean? Like, try every different, like, flavor. Do you know what I mean? Ay, caramba.
Hey, caramba, mame.
Yeah, all of that stuff. But then I'm like, And then when you see, like, artists and, like, successful businessmen, you see some of the things, like, they've laying down and stuff. And I'm kind of like, man, maybe let me just wait to become a bit more successful, innit? Because you only attract, how can I say, you're only as good as the pool you attract, innit?
True.
And obviously your pool gets better and better as you become, I don't know, for men, more successful. Not necessarily the money thing, but more of like the circles you're around, innit? More of the doors which open so you get to meet different types of people.
Yeah, but that's part...
So like for me, in my head, I was kind of like, maybe let me just keep getting more successful. And obviously I might meet these different type of things. Then maybe if I lay them down.
Do you want to meet these different things?
I don't... Do you know what it is? Yeah, sometimes as well, yeah, I feel like, is it just man's programming? Is it just because I've watched so much stuff or growing around role models who gets it in and everything like that? So you're kind of like, this is what you think you should do. Do you get where I'm coming from? I don't know. Like, for me, when I was in school, you know, you had certain brethren who were like the gallus in it. It could have been you. Do you get where I'm coming from? Who just gets like the buffest things and gets bare things and like, oh, I beg you, hook me up. Remember, what's it called? What's that called? The Black Messenger. Remember the Black Messenger? I used to have MSN. I used to have the other one. It wasn't.
Oh, BBM.
Yeah, BBM. And used to have, was it Black Chat? Before Black Chat. Used to have one which was like.
I know it was MSN.
Yeah,
MSN and BBM. I can't remember the other one.
But like, you, and obviously MySpace and chatting to things and your brethren. You know, there's always one brethren when there's a rave or a party, you call him because he brings all the girls in it.
Yeah.
And obviously, you used to see all these lame girls and you see these girls with car and do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of us guys you used to get the girls in our age group because they were always with older guys, innit? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, looking back now is a bit mad because like you get girls who are 14 with men who are like 21 and all of that and stuff like that. So obviously, when you get older, you're like, well, that's gonna be me one day, innit? Like, man, with all the girls and stuff. But I guess that's programming. But I think that sometimes that programming sticks, innit? So now I'm trying to like unprogram my mind. And I don't know, Rich, like for like one part of me, loves the idea of like coming home to a wife, a kid, you know, successful people. Like the most successful people are married, bro. Let's keep it real.
No, I hear that, but listen to that. The part of when you're saying, you know, meeting more different women when you're successful, I get that. But think about this for a second, yeah? There's a saying, I'm going to try to paraphrase it now. Don't, forgive me if I get it wrong and correct me as I go along yourself or people in the comments. You say like money brings you the money gets you the woman you want. Yeah. And hard time brings you the woman you need.
Yeah.
To get. So although you get successful and etc., like would those women have looked at you without the success you get?
I just want to smash them. I don't want to marry them. I just want to get in.
I don't want to marry you.
I know. That's what I said. There's two parts of me. One part,
I just want to smash.
It's like some of the most beautifulest girls. You know, you look on the gram and you see some of the most beautifulest girls you've ever seen. Yeah. I just want to talk to them. Do you know what I mean? Pick their brain. It's not like, you know me, I love fashion, innit? You know, you see some girls like supermodels and how some girl dress and some girls are artists and into different things. I just want to meet, as I said, there's two parts of me. One part, I just want to meet all those beautiful girls and I just want to smash them and spend time with them. And the other part is like, oh, I want the one who's got like my back, who respects, man, who holds me down for, as you said, the hard times.
That one's hard to find though. Unfortunately, not to say that you have to go through some kind of like hardship to find her, but you know that I know there's been many successful people that find women after they're successful, whatever. But I'm just saying that one.
But majority of them is on their way, right? and you know what? My uncle told me something. And my uncle said there's no such thing as an ugly gal in it. It's just there's just not enough money.
An ugly girl. There's
an
no
ugly
such
girl
thing.
or an ugly boy. There's no such thing because it's just money in it.
Oh yeah, that's like when that time you said that girl said to you,
yeah.
Do you remember when you said yeah.
Like, okay, for example, I looked at old pictures of LeBron James and his wife in it.
Yeah.
When they first started the NBA to how he looks now and his wife. They look two different people.
Yeah, but people evolved and changed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So obviously when you looked at it, you're like, right, is that
I don't think I've seen a bad picture of her.
I've seen her when she first started. She looks really nerdy.
No, but she would have been young though.
Yeah,
as well,
but she looks like basic.
Tell me anyone that was 16 and looking good.
No, but that wasn't 16 by that time. But still though, like you can see the evolution, and that's money. That's gotta definitely be money, and obviously money creates what gives you good food, good habits, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah,
money doesn't necessarily give you good habits.
No, but it allows you to gives you access to all those things. Yeah. And obviously, her man's LeBron James. Like, there's no way she knows that there's a list of ladies just waiting for her to slip up. So she has to
waiting.
Just waiting. Do you know what I mean?
Rubbing their hands.
Yeah, like Birdman.
One move, girl. One move.
So, yeah, man, recently, man, I'm just kind of like, when I look at successful people, especially even like my uncles and all of that stuff. I see like I got bare, bro.
You know what it is, yeah. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Like obviously, where I'm Nigerian, you're Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's rivalry, but there's love. But at the same time, the culture, I didn't realize how deep the Ghanaians how big the family was.
Yeah.
I went to my guy's thing that.
Oh, and then you clocked, yeah.
Yeah, and there was like colonies of people. So I'm like, raw, like this is different.
Yeah,
man. But
it's quite big.
That's just a side note. So,
but yeah, man, you see them and you see how successful they are. And when you ask them, they're like, get a good wife. If you get a good wife, you get a good life. And I'm kind of like, it goes back to the whole thing is that is love or is it a choice? Because when I spoke to my uncle,
what do you mean is love or is it
like,
a choice?
is love just something which just hits you, or is it a choice? Same thing as
I don't think you can't choose love, man. How do you choose love?
For example, like our parents back in the day, I know bare people, especially people who do arranged marriages, yeah. Because I was teaching a class on it. A lot of the arranged marriages, these people are not into each other, bro. They just decided to make it work and they ended up falling in love. Do you know what I mean? They made a choice, bro. Like, come on, if you've never seen someone before, and you're like, all right, raw, let's get together. And you're learning a lot of things about each other, right? So eventually you end up building that love. But obviously you gotta like them first, innit? As I always say, like first before love, innit? If love first and there's no like, then you're screwed. Because I love you, blam, shoot you in the face. I love you, blam, key your car.
You're dumb.
All of that stuff. People say, oh, because I love you, you make me crazy and stuff. So like, I feel like sometimes as well, it could be a choice. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, because I feel like I'm going round, is just that recently I've just been having that urge in it for like real serious companionship. Do you get me? Because man ain't getting any older. Why are you laughing?
That's what he says.
Like, yeah, like.
That's what I want. Real serious love.
Companionship, man. Something to build. Because I feel like, okay, for example, Rich, let's say you wake up one day, you don't feel like going to work, yeah? It's fine because that's your consequences, right? Yeah, that's your consequences, your choice. Now, if you have a family, it's a whole different thing, right?
You have to.
It keeps you grounded. It keeps you focused.
You have to go in it.
It makes you want to build something. Yeah,
you should want to build something, couldn't you?
Yeah, you should normally, but I said a lot of people who tend to be in relationships and in terms of marriage for a long time tend to necessarily live longer because they've got a lot more things to live for compared to people who don't get it twisted.
Or is he trying to give yourself something to live for?
Well, I already have, but it's good to have
a bit more.
A bit more, do you know what I mean? Like, because what's this life really about? But that's something we'll talk about anyway. But like, realistically,
what's it all about?
What's it all about? But realistically, like, it's just like recently, I've just been feeling like, man, it's my birthday soon.
You sound like you've been doing a lot of thinking.
Bro,
still.
I've been doing some deep. I don't like time off. When I take time off, I start thinking. I start having like a backlog. And I feel like, what? Don't you want to be married?
I mean, yes and no. If it happens, then cool, innit? If it don't, then
what's the no? Why the no?
Yes, I would like to be married. No, it's just like sometimes I feel like guys just have a lot to lose, man. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but
I'm not getting into married to get divorced.
I think that's what's crippling our community because we keep focusing on the things to lose instead of the things to gain.
If I can keep seeing people that go through some stuff I don't want to go through in terms of marriage, then I'm learning the lesson from them as opposed to me going through it. But how do you know yours
will not be different?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go through it. I won't know, man.
And also the other thing which I've been thinking about, I feel like sometimes we just have poor examples of marriage.
Okay, give me a good example of marriage.
I think our families not necessarily great. Okay, for example, people think, this is what I'm gonna say right now,
yeah.
Marriage is not about love, innit?
It's about compromise.
It's about compromise, about hard work, about building something, about bringing families together. I said a lot of A's, but it's about bringing
bare A's, isn't it?
Yeah, A. But yeah, like it's all those things. The love may necessarily come in and out. Do you know where I'm coming from? But I feel like our generation, we're so delusional. We think, if it's not roses and flowers and bunnies and all of that, and it's not lit on the gram all the time, then it's not a real marriage.
I feel like men get forgotten in marriage. Like, I feel like men get forgotten in marriage in terms of
to who?
In general, just in general. When you look at the you ask, I don't know, 100 women questions about marriage and that, they kind of like, it's my day, etc. When there's two people participating in a marriage.
So, okay. Do you care if the world forgets you, but your wife and kids don't?
Do I care if the world forgets me?
That's a deep one, innit? But your wife and kids don't.
No.
You don't care.
No.
So that's all that matters.
No, but it's just like I'll just
as long as your wife don't
no,
forget
but it's
you,
this
bro.
whole traditional like my day, etc.
Do you think but that's social media?
This ring's got to be this big, and we got to spend.
Yeah,
that
but
much
that's social media. If your thing don't care about that, then that's all that matters.
It's very. I think
but
it's
I feel
very
like we've
rare.
Just been poisoned.
No,
bro.
I hear you, but I think it's very rare to find that those women that don't care about the things that are taking over society in terms of social media and what people post and see. And
do you think it's very rare, or do you think we just ain't looking in the right place? Okay, for example,
don't talk about looking in the right place.
Where will we meet? Okay, bro. 9 times out of 10, where does man meet girl on the apps?
I'm not gonna meet no. Yeah. I ain't gonna meet no girl in back to 95.
A lot of.
I don't like back to 95.
Oh my
so I'm
God.
saying that man weren't meeting these girls in young man stacking.
I said back to 95.
So I'm saying, saying, where am I going to meet these girls, bro?
And let's keep it real, yeah?
What, in the church?
No.
What am I going to say in the church? What, the same girls that are talking about Jesus Christ and the crystals? Come on, man. Stop, man.
A lot of church girls be like,
come on, man.
Beds, bruv.
Come on, man. So what?
Really? Jesus Christ.
Bro, I remember girls that were like messing around with the pastors back then and all that.
Bro, it still goes on now, bro. It still goes on now.
So where's my meant to be meeting these?
Listen, what I'm trying to say is 2010. No, hear me out. 2010. Where do man normally meet gal? On the apps, yeah. Let's
everywhere.
No. Real talk.
Where the man used to meet girls? The roadside, the house party, whining.
Yeah.
Catching a young wine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm saying, we're talking about apps. You might be out,
apps
festival.
Or in the clubs or in the festivals.
Like,
all right. The apps we use, 9 times out of 10, if we're really, really serious, we will pay for the proper ones. Not the, Hinge or Tinder.
What is the
or
proper?
Bumble.
What is
like,
the proper?
I don't know, like, what's the one people call, like, the eHarmonies?
That's
and, like, you know, the
crazy.
proper...
No, I need to see the statistical stat rate for successful marriages on eHarmony. That's what I need to see. I need to go on TripAdvisor or something.
That's why they have those proper apps where you pay
eHarmony,
money, where it looks at your category. I think that we don't put enough time and money to actually.
I see that thing advertised, bro. That thing look like bullshit.
And you know they've got like professionals for like doctors, lawyers, all of that. I feel that we don't want to, because if you really want to meet someone, bro, I feel like if you really want to meet someone, let's keep it real. If you really want to meet the one for you, you will meet the one for you. Like, real talk. All jokes aside.
Well,
you don't think so?
I don't think, you know what it is? I just don't think it's that easy. Honestly, much as I want to say it's that easy.
Okay, now let me ask you this question then. How many, things, realistically, just keep it real, which...
Women,
excuse me, things is just colloquial slang, excuse the ebonics and stuff. We love you, I'm a ting, you're a ting, everyone's a ting. Big up ting, the drink, lovely, especially the one in the glass bottle. The one in the can is dead now. Back in the day it was lovely. I think they took something out of it. But
sugar.
At the end of the day, how many women have you come across in your past, which, be realistic, who could have been your wife, but you just chose not to?
I don't know.
Okay, I know a couple special women just because of maybe I was young, I was immature, I wasn't there necessarily ready, who could have been my wife, And do you know how I know? Because they're all married now. And they've been married for a while.
Well, all of them, yeah?
Yeah, the ones who I put on my hands and I'm like, okay, you could have really, if I took you seriously, if I was more mature, if I didn't give up on arguments, because I'm like, quick, me and you argue, we're done, innit? Like, I don't like arguments. So for me, like, my, what do you call it? My tolerance is super, super low at that time, innit? Now I've got a bit more patience, but normally I'm just like, I can't do this because I don't like causing other people pain. I don't want to be responsible for someone's pain. So,
I don't want to hurt you.
Exactly. So if you're in pain, go in it. Like, I don't want to cause it. But yeah, bro, like, do you know how many, like, about 4 of them, bro, who I hurt, who I may have cheated on, who I said, big quote, may. Yeah?
That's a big quote, me. You know?
Yeah, so
what, they're all married
bro,
now?
they're married, they've got children, they are happy. I've come across them as well, and they are happy. And you know what made it worse?
What?
They met their partner after dealing with me.
Oh, so you might be a good omen for them.
Bro.
Guy, girls,
good
you hear
omen
that,
for
yeah?
them.
You want to get married?
Yeah, come date me first.
Come date Kingsley.
And then get married.
And then the next guy you probably, do you know what I mean?
Is your
get
husband.
married.
And that
might
happened,
be
bro.
your husband.
That happened about 4 times. I'm being dead serious.
So that means you
I love.
might never get married. You might.
Don't wish
Do you know what
that
I mean?
on
No,
me,
I'm not
bro.
wishing it on you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that I swear there was a film like that. I can't even remember what the film's called. There was a film where this guy would basically have sex with these women, and then after the women would go and get married. And it happened bare times.
That's
basically.
crazy.
Yeah, there was actual films.
Yeah,
like
it
a
might
comedy.
be that. But big up all my exes who are hurt, man. Like, I'm happy for you now, innit?
Why did he hurt them? Though? What was he?
Bro, I was immature, man. Emotionally immature.
Greedy.
greedy. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. You get me? So- But anyway, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say, because you've not been very much help, Mr. Counselor.
I mean,
today,
the main thing of cancel is to listen.
At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that I think I've reached a new place. My man's practicing celibacy.
Are you really doing that, yeah?
For real, bro. Like, I'm trying to be very intentional, man. I'm thinking maybe I keep doing the same thing and getting the same shitty results. So I thought I might as well just
that's the
change
definition of insanity.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to
Do you
something
feel what I'm saying?
I am insane. But I won't lie. Yeah, I won't lie. I'm a bit toxic still. But
No, I'm not toxic.
I've tried my best. Okay, cool.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
and
toxic.
Jesus was Eritrean.
Listen.
All right, cool.
He was black. That dude was black.
But yeah, bro. At the end of the day, I think new chapter. I'm trying to be more intentional and watch
That's
this
good.
space. Hopefully, I find.
Man said, "Watch this
my
space.
beautiful
Watch
queen.
me.
You know what I mean? You be there at my wedding.
Watch me do the thing. Watch me do the thing."
And we'll have this conversation. Or do you know what? We might play this episode at my wedding. I'll be like, this
Are
is
you
how
sure
it
you
all
want to
started.
play? You sure that you want to? That's how you want to start.
We'll play snippets for my wedding still.
You sure you want to start your wedding, career with
At the
this?
reception and just be like,
With this
this
little
was where
snippet.
it began. Do you get me? So
I take my hats off
Yeah.
you two. The celibacy thing is, that's a real G move, man. Because
it's
I
hard,
don't
isn't
think I ain't doing.
No pun
Listen, man.
intended.
If I ain't the only way I'm doing the celibacy thing, if you're taking away
it? You're
my
in jail.
yeah, that's it. That is it. Like,
Nah,
there's no reason.
man.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting it about. I'm not
Yeah.
acting like that. I'm not in these streets.
Yeah. But yeah.
Like, there's no reason for me to be that. Come on, man.
Nah, I'm
Like,
trying
you're-
to be, do you know what it is? I'm trying to be more clearer with my thoughts and with my
Then
intentions.
meditate, bro.
Obviously, no, like when I get to know
You
less,
should,
I'm getting
no,
to
but I'm
know-
saying if you're doing the celibacy thing,
I do that as well.
You
I do
said-
yoga as well.
I
meditate.
done yoga today
do
for,
yoga.
for the first time in
How was
a
it?
long time. It was hard. Man.
Yeah,
I
the
can do it
stretching,
because
innit?
I'm
It's
flexible.
Obviously, intense stretching.
But where like my body's all tight and all that, it was just
Yeah.
like,
And also, do you know what it is as well? When I meet a girl now and I'm chatting to her, I'm not thinking with my dick. Do you get me? So I make the wrong decisions. Yeah?
baby,
Do you
my
know what I mean?
thoughts are clear.
It's called amnesia of the dick. When
Baby, my thoughts are clear.
it's true. I've not. It's called amnesia of
gassing.
of the dick, bruv. Like when the dick gets hard, you make bad decisions.
Nah,
Do you-
man.
do you get where I'm coming
I
from?
don't necessarily make bad
So
decisions.
I'm not trying to have. I'm
Make
not trying
good
to forget
strokes,
who I am.
A good strokes.
Do you get
but
me?
not
I
bad
say good
decisions.
strokes. Good strokes for the good folks. Welcome to the King Show, the King and Rich Show.
Hey,
Welcome to the King and Rich Show. Good strokes for the good
that
folks.
is funny, man.
Mad thing. But yeah, man. Watch this space, man.
No, I hope it
That's
works
it.
out for you still.
Yeah, I hope it
listen,
does.
don't ever come here and be like, yo, Rich, man. Bruv, man.
I mash up.
Cracked. Cuz,
Yeah,
man.
but people fall though. Obviously, I'm not
It's
gonna
crazy.
fall. Do you get me?
No.
But let's see.
But
Let's see
it
how it
happens.
is.
I hope it goes well.
I
man.
heard it makes you more attractive. You know, you got more
Oh,
testosterone.
I wouldn't know anything.
You're more focused.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Bro,
I
try it
couldn't.
for 6 months.
Bro.
What?
Jason!
Bro, okay, where do you think you'd be if you didn't beat for a year?
I don't know, man. In the gym.
There you go.
I'm doing
Ah!
Ah! I don't know. In the gym somewhere, man.
Just bare testosterone, like
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
right.
You could be more focused, isn't it? It's called sex transmutation. You ever heard about that? You
Man.
transmute your sexual energy into
Listen,
the
man,
things you want to do.
I'll keep all my energy if that's the case, and we can go from there. So, I mean,
I hear you. All right then,
No.
cool. But yeah,
that
man.
was eventful, man.
Thank you for listening,
Thank you for tuning in, people. My name is Rich, and I'm with,
King.
and this is the Rich and
King Show.
tune in, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends,
Tell
your
a friend.
enemies, all of that stuff. Bish, bash, boss. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week, people.
Goodbye.
Peace.
The Rich and King Show, mother suckers.